Heard it here first.
But it's been fun. This whole playoff run has made me feel really nostalgic, and I'm pulling out old files that I kept. And there's
old
the
stuffed
little guy.
animals.
Pulling out old stuffed animals, and I started this because I tell people stories, and you talk about it all the time. I tell these stories, and you're like, oh my God, you got to write a book.
Yeah.
And I don't realize this is just stuff that happened. So I started a thing, Jaguars Legends. I told the legend of Andy Wilkinson yesterday, the kid who got his head stuck in the Jaguar. And this one I decided, a lot of people know that I was Jaxson DeVill for 19 years, but how it all got started. Take a look. Hey folks, Curtis Dvorak here with another Jaguars legend. And this legend's about Jaxson DeVill. I had the honor to perform as Jaxson DeVill for 19 years. And some of you may already know that, but do you know how it all started? Well, here's how. This kid, 21 years old, fresh out of Virginia Tech, came down to Jacksonville and tried out with 50 other people for the Jaguars mascot job. Lucky enough, I won it. And I get to work on July 1, my first day of work, and they show me the artist rendering of the mascot. This is what it's going to look like, Curtis. Here you go. Here's what you're going to be. And I looked at it and thought the same thing you're thinking right away. Orange with black spots? They're going to call me Chester Cheetah or Tony the Tiger. So we had to differentiate ourselves, and I said, look, I really think we should go with yellow with teal spots. And one other note, we need to put pants on them. Because you can't do a streaking bit if you've never worn pants. They didn't know how much I was going to streak over the years. So we did. We made the changes, and we had it redone into that. And that's the Jaxson DeVill we all know and love today. And there's the first ever picture taken in full costume. So now you know, Jaguars legend, how Jaxson DeVill almost was Tony the Tiger. And that wouldn't have been great. Because Jaxson DeVill is the greatest mascot to ever breathe air, and that's science. You can't argue with it. It is science. I think so. I'm pretty sure it's science.
I can see how you
It's been said multiple times.
What's that? It's
that
science.
Jaxson DeVill is the greatest mascot to ever breathe air.
And I've said it on the show before, you know, when the Jaguars weren't having the best of seasons, right? Okay. And like last year.
Only a couple.
Right. So, a lot of people have told me they would go to the games because they enjoyed your performance. I mean, when the game wasn't going well, they watched you and you pushed the envelope, and it was fun.
We wanted to make sure in game ops, we want to make sure that people got their money's worth. And I always took it, I wanted to have water cooler moments at the game. And, but it was great.
At the opposing side's water cooler?
Always.
Because I know you would spend a lot of time over in some territory that the other coaches didn't like so much.
Heck yeah. Just thought, hey, people go to games to have fun. It's entertainment, you know, so we wanted to entertain them. And yeah, it was cool. That story, though, true story. Almost, they handed me that, and I'm 21 years old, and I'm like, how do you, I just got this job. They just picked me over 50 people. How do you talk back to your boss and say, we can't do this character that you guys think?
That took courage, you know, to be able to, you know, stand up against a big NFL, or not stand up, but, you know, to voice your opinion because you're the new guy. You just got the job. You're happy to be there. And then you're like, you know what? But I think that's why it made you so good, because you weren't afraid to push the envelope.
Yeah, everyone here knows I'm not afraid to speak my mind.
Nope.